Aquí está el viejo Rafa solito, solito, porque Panamá cogió la patineta. Panamá cogió la patineta, mi gente, me está corriendo. Oye, escuchen, hoy es domingo, son las 7 de la noche. Le tiro bomba, bomba, Panamá, bomba. Que está en la barbería todavía, que a las 8. Digo, pero hoy es domingo, no sé, no hay día libre. ¡Wey! Entonces, si tú trabajas los 7 días, por lo menos los domingos, como hace Luigi, que Luigi los domingos lo coge suave. Luigi trabaja los 7 días, pero los domingos no los da mucho, ¿no? Si aparece un conejo o dos, es lo de pelusa. Pero tuve que coger la patineta y nadie dice, me voy por aquí que voy, y busco una actividad. Pero para más de que domingo íbamos a echar un jueguito y me dice que vamos a jugar y que está en la barbería todavía, y que hasta las 8. Domingo. Pero que es domingo y entonces no hay día libre, pero entonces tampoco los domingos es día libre. Los domingos se trabaja más entonces que los otros días. Oigan eso, mi gente. El viejo Rafa, uy, déjame mandarle un saludo ahí a mi tocayo Rafael Rodríguez, el hombre que maneja el peso ahí en la Hudson, en West New York. Rafael Rodríguez, el hombre del billullo, alias, ¿qué dices? El hombre está coronado feo allá en Santo Domingo. Para los que no lo creen, nada más tienen que ir allá cuando él te da vacaciones, hace una vueltecita por allá y que lo saque a pasear por ahí para que ustedes vean y para que le enseñe cómo que él está económicamente ya, cómo que está, es un hacendado allá, un hacendado, tiene una hacienda, uf, eso es increíble, esos caballos que tiene ese hombre, unos caballos por unos caballos que hay que ver, y de animales ni decir, porque eso ya se estaría de más. Déjame mandarle un saludo a todo el corillo de ahí de Ariel Barber Show, especialmente para el altitaje, el cliente más caro que tiene la barbería. Se puede juntar Rafael Rodríguez y el altitaje, gente cara, de verdad, gente cara, gente que usan caro, toda la cosa de ellos es caro. El altitaje y Rafael Rodríguez. Un saludo para Panamá la Salsa, la patineta. Saludo para Luis Benúñez y otro para Brian Burgos. Saludo para Jarín y otro para Previ. Un saludo para Wilbre y otro para el Chamo, Alexander. Uy, estaré jugando con Rando hoy debido a que Panamá la Salsa me está corriendo. Vamos a meter mano, mi gente. El viejo Rafa, si usted quiere apoyar a este canal, solamente tiene que darle like, comentar, suscribirse y así sucede. Darle like, comenta, suscribirse y compartir. Compartir, sí, porque uno lo dice más rápido, así que like, comparte, compartan, señores. Si le dan like y comparten, este canal puede seguir creciendo. Como le dije, hemos hecho un jueguito. Estoy jugando con el PCI, me ha gustado. Antes yo no lo usaba el PCI. Yo piché con el Mire también, para los que no lo sabían. Para la gente que van a ver esto por primera vez, o que no han jugado, o que están aprendiendo. Ya los que tienen experiencia, que saben más que yo recibo mensajes para constructivos para que me puedan enseñar más. Ya ustedes saben, mi gente, vamos a esto, que el viejo Rafa vino a ganar. Y si perdí, bueno, pues después busco la victoria en el segundo juego. El viejo Rafa, uy, se copió. Vámonos. Así mismo lo voy a dejar. Nos fuimos. Esto es de que un clásico. Me tiraron una foto. De que un clásico, que sé yo qué, que sé yo cuándo, que por aquí, que por allí. Me voy con Pedro Martínez, que lo compré a Pedro Martínez, mi gente. Lo compré. Así mismo me voy. Porque el juego que yo jugué último lo perdí. Y lo perdí, pero era porque yo le puedo echar la culpa a que tenía a Musina. Mal Musina era. May Musina. Bueno, algo así. Pero no tiene recta. Entonces a veces uno necesita una recta para no poder sacar, hacerlo más rápido. ¿Me entiendes? Esto está como alto, bajo. Ahí, Rafa, ahí está bien. Ahí está, bájalo un poquito más, Rafa, espérate. Ahí. Vámonos, mi gente.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Pedro Martinez. And Singy, he's
Con Pedro Martínez, entrenando, lo compré. Vamos a ver cómo está la recta, Pedro Martínez. Déjeme ver.
Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And that skips into there.
Okay. Vamos a ver cómo está el slider.
That one misses.
Okay, entonces no, tengo que pichar la recta obligado ahí para que no darle la base por bola.
There's a strike.
Okay.
Now fly ball to right
vamos,
center.
Tati, vamos, Tati.
Really out his horse for
vámonos, Tati.
And it's caught for
Tengo que pichar la recta para no darle la base por bola, porque si no, empezando con base por bola está feo.
This lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
That one
Pedro.
Digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Now 3-0.
Tiene evite el hombre.
Base is empty. Swing and a miss, and it's 3-1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
Qué galleta le dio.
The grab for the second out.
It was all over that fastball right there.
Santander, este peligroso, Santander.
Fraction of an inch or a little bit more.
Santander es peligroso.
Anthony Santander stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's Jordan Alvarez. Santander at second with 2 down.
No, pero yo no quiero la base por bola.
This guy, first base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Just missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
En el medio se me quedó esa. Qué tablazo me dio, Dios mío. En el mismo medio se me quedó. Mírala ahí. Wow, Rafa. Increíble, Rafa.
And that is downstairs. Ball 1.
No, que el chamaco tiene una vista, oye, que
they say you win.
1-1.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
En el mismo medio, mi gente, se me quedó. Qué tablazo, papá.
Check swing, called strike.
Full count.
Otra vez. Tiene ese piso ahí amolado, papá.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0.
4-0 en el mismo primer inning.
That's out to center field. Jenkins moving under this one.
Bueno, mi gente, ayúdenme aquí, ayúdenme a empujar porque 4-0 empezando el primer inning. Uf, si hubiera sabido, pero a Panamá.
Today's starting pitcher, it's Walker Buehler. What do we need to know here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
That one misses, and that's ball one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Domingo steps on first for the out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Tatis waits. Got him looking.
Wow.
Now 2 out. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Ball one there.
1-1.
Late on that
Manny, esa era, Manny.
Fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Smoked on the ground a second in plenty of time to first. 3 up, 3 down.
Un saludo para Rafael Rodríguez, el hombre que maneja el peso ahí en la Juso, el hombre, el pretamita que le presta a todo el mundo ahí. Se sabe todo, es el hombre que maneja el área ahí. El hombre que está sustituyendo a Félix, Rafael Rodríguez. Cuando usted necesite par de peso, pase por ahí que el hombre le presta. El hombre que maneja el billete.
That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And another ball. That one finds the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball.
3-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Count is full.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one misses.
No.
So a leadoff walk.
A breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one misses
Pedro, vamos, ponte en esto, Pedro.
2-0.
Ouch.
Coño, Pedro, pero está descontrolado. ¿Qué es lo que pasa, Pedro? Ponte en esto.
Roberts, 0 for 1 so far.
Mira, nada de control que tiene Pedro.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the second. And that one is lifted in the air.
Tiene que arriesgarse para no poder.
And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Para no poder sacarlo out, porque Pedro no tiene control. Esa recta yo la pongo ahí con otro y son detrás, no con se sale para afuera. Mira, yo la pongo con los otros pisos y caen detrás.
That one ripped. And that'll do it.
Me van a dar otra vez.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Walker Buehler will go Back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Late.
And that's in there at the knees.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. And a quick out, number 1. And here's the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Strike 1.
1-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
2-2.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. You'll take those bloop hits off the end of the bat all day long. It doesn't mean you put a great swing on it, but hitters deserve to get a lucky hit every now and then.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Coming home. He will score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside. Called strike. A single in the bottom zone. 1 away with a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got it. And there's 2 down.
Engañó esa pelota ahí.
Jack Caglione getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Buehler deals. Swing and a miss, and that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Check swing, called strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
That's down and in.
2-2.
¡Ah! Tiene ese PCI amolado allá arriba, Es esperando la que está. Es un especialista con el PCI. Un especialista. Él nada más espera esa y yo la pongo allá arriba.
That's off the mark. 1-0.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering is downstairs. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That to right. Tatis after it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
5-1.
So now it's Corey Seager. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
just missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Tienen que tablarse.
Missed with a changeup,
That's a ball.
and it's 3-0. Swing and a ball popped up. Pendleton settles under this one, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Jason Varitek now at the plate. Bounce to the right. He takes it himself to the bag.
Caramba, Rafa, te han dado duro. Él ahí se la cogió.
And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Check swing.
No.
Did he go? Yes,
No.
he did.
No balls.
Creo
One
que
strike.
sí, Dick.
And that's in for a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Brings it in, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that is out of play.
Wow, lo hubiese dejado ahí.
The wind and the pitch. Strike
Ajá.
Another 0-2
Ah, que me
count
viene
right
con
here.
esta aquí.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next
That's a
pitch
ball.
is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses.
That's a ball.
2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck
Me
him.
sacó el aire.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Josh Smith. Way
Ball.
inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1 ball. No strikes.
2 balls, no
That's a ball.
No
strikes to
sé por qué
count.
esas bolas se abren tanto de Pedro Martínez. Yo no tengo suerte para los pitchers. Mira
And
eso.
another ball.
Déjame ver eso, tal vez no le da.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Delgado stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the
0-2.
changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. And
Ya
he's
le busqué
down
la
on
vuelta a los
strikes.
lanzamientos porque
And there's
hay que ir
1 down.
conociendo los pitches.
Here's the center
Yo veo que
fielder,
abajo
Pete
no
Crow
la está
Armstrong.
leyendo, entonces aquí le quito y le pongo. Por ejemplo, esa la estoy dejando así. Vamos a ver cómo me va.
Bunting, and it's in the air. Martinez makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Au,
Finds the
privando en
tag,
Tigre.
and get 2. Bottom of the 4th, and now Manny Ramirez. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's been incredibly
0-1.
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average.
Pues vuélalo por lo
That's what's allowed him
menos,
to pitch
Manny.
well up until this point.
Fires across the diamond. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Walker Jenkins. There's
No.
a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup,
balls,
you
1
want to be
strike.
able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job.
Ah,
Down to the dirt,
Abusador.
swing and a
No
miss.
balls. 2 strikes.
That one
1
way
ball, 2
inside.
strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Santander racing after it. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Mark McGwire, the next to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
Well, he got
Foul,
challenged
my
with a
wide,
good
the
fastball
foul,
right there.
no.
Just couldn't catch up.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back here in Baltimore, ready now for the 5th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brian Roberts. Martinez back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're only swinging at pitches inside the zone. Chasing hasn't been an issue at all. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. League average right now, somewhere around 30%.
That catches the zone for a strike. 1 and 2. Goes down looking. And here is Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela.
That's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
1 and 2.
That one is upstairs. And there's a ball. And that's ruled a swing.
Me voy buscando truquito a Pedro, que primera vez que picho con él. No lo conozco su baña.
And first
La
offering is
moví,
foul.
caramba, lo
Well,
moví.
these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments.
Ya no lo voy a mover, pichar, lo voy a dejar ahí. Ahí lo voy a dejar. No lo voy a mover, porque está lo moviendo, me han tirado lanzamientos buenos.
Varitek collects, fires to first, in time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Just missed.
Ball. 1 and 0.
And there's a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
No hay power, mi gente, no hay power.
So digging in, Jack Caglione.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and missed, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Ajá, pero él lo deja ahí. Está bien, modera 3 horas aquí.
Back now at Oriole Park. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Corey Seager. First pitch.
Ya se cansó Pedro. Vamos a terminar esta inning, a ver, no le dan.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 and 2's the count.
Se la voy a tirar de nuevo. A ver, no le dan.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck.
Pedro, ya está bueno, Pedro. En el sexto inning está bien, ya te cansaste.
And there are 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jason Varitek, 0 for 2 in this one. Dedniel Nunez into the game. Inside, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. And we're back. And here is Bryce Terang. And that's off
miss, that's
the
ball.
inside. Side edge. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
Toma, galleta de hombre, carajo, para que respete los rangos.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any
bueno ya.
in your hands. What?
Lo va a cambiar. Hay cambio. Pero ahí.
Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Ay, esa es la que yo estaba esperando.
Swings and misses for strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
Ay.
Find a way to manufacture that run from first. It feels like
runner on the go.
Corre rápido. Se abrió el
foul. It's a strikeout. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ay, era más para abajo.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Caught him looking for the K. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Late on that fastball.
La voy para aquí, pues yo sé que la va a tirar.
It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ay, ve, ahora la tiró.
That K is his third of the game.
Él le gusta esa esquinita ahí.
Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Josh Smith.
Déjame ver cómo está la visión de él ahí.
Fastball in for a strike.
No está bueno en net.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point,
¿tú crees que Pedro Martínez que está pichando?
Cruz makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
There's a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit.
¿Tú crees que Pedro Martínez que está pichando? Yo tiro eso ahí y se me... No. Pedro no. Es mi primo.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swinging a ground ball up the middle.
No, piché con Pedro Martínez y me hizo un tollo, sí. No encontraba los lanzamientos como esto, que ya yo lo conozco. Sí, no conozco los lanzamientos.
Walker Jenkins.
Está muerto.
Ahí, carajo. Pero como que power que Rafa necesita, botadores de power que yo necesito. Ese yo le doy pan y se quedan a este, güey.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch, man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Oh, look at the stop. And very nicely done for the out. Gary Sanchez now.
Gary Sánchez. Esa sí, carajo, vámonos. Vámonos, que eso es un doble. Mentira, no corre. Él no corre, no corre. Dale, dale.
Terry Pendleton
ahí.
ready to hit. And that one a little below the knees. And it's 1-0.
Ay.
Sanchez off of first with 2 away.
Pela ahí, cucho.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Se fue, vete.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Just misses. Full count now.
Full count.
Ay, carajo. Ay, Dios mío, si pasa la bola por ahí, por lo menos. Eso,
Back here in Baltimore, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Nunez back to work. Ball one there. Nunez, a 6'2" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. That's towards center. Jenkins on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Anthony Santander now at the plate. 1 for 3. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one is hammered right field. Jenkins going back, and that ball is gone. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
Está cansado ya, yo sigo con él.
Jordan
Vamos a sacarlo de
steps in
una
to
vez.
take his hats.
Vamos a poner a 15 ahí.
They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. That one away inside.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now, Jack Caglione. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Hard hit, right side. 1 up, 1 down. This is Bryce Terang. Ball 1, no strikes. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. And they'll do it again. Outside low, 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Draws the walk there. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Estamos jugando, mi gente.
So a man at first, and now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that one clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cold strike.
En serio, papá.
That ran back over the inner half. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ahí no la bajé. Ahí no la bajé.
2 outs.
Ay, sí.
Ground ball up the middle. The tag and he's out.
Ahorita no la bajé, que ahí podía darle su palo.
We go to the 9th. Here comes Corey Seager.
Se cansó, pero yo le voy a tirar con esto. Le voy a tirar con esto.
The shortstop takes the ball. Splits the plate. Strike 1. And he swings through that one.
1-2 the count.
La cogió. ¡Qué golpe!
Another homer.
Hay que sacarlo. Cuando están así, no dan para más. 80, este nuevo. Te lo conseguí yo nuevo.
Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's going to be Jason Varitek.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Vamos, que te pagué bien por ti.
Stepping in, Josh Smith. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ripped to right. Tatis makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Carlos Delgado. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Vamos a ver, mi gente, último inning para el viejo Rafa. Batiendo Manny. Ah, por abajo otra vez. Pero ponla abajo, ahora que yo la tengo abajo, voy a tener que ponerla normal. Ve, ahora la puso abajo. Pero la voy a dejar ahí normal. La voy a dejar ahí, pica adelante, pica adelante, pica adelante. Ahí está bien. Vamos a empatarle este juego. ¿Qué es lo que está amagando? Ni amagando. Esa es la que estaba esperando. Vámonos. Sigue Pajón con todo, preocúpate. Él cree que yo me iba a ir para tercera. Vamos, bajé otra, mi gente. Vamos a empatarle este juego. Vamos a empatarle este juego. Vamos, Maguay. Espera la tuya. Espera la tuya, Maguay. Sigue con todo, Pajón. Vamos, que anotamos otra. Carajo, el viejo Rafa que está aquí. Vamos a esto, mi gente. Que en el último inning yo soy peligroso. Vamos arriba. Lo va a cambiar. No lo cambie, no. Déjalo ahí. Déjalo ahí, no lo cambie. A este le voy a dar más duro yo. Dice Jimmy García, eso es nombre. Dije que le voy a dar más duro. Te dije que le voy a dar más duro. Ah, pero bueno, déjame dejarla ahí. Todos fueron adentro. Vamos a tirarle abajo. Vamos a tirarle abajo. Ahí, abajo. Abajo, Rafa. No me diga que me va a casar. Me casó.
Garcia is just one strike away. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Pónsela abajo, Rafa. Tú puedes ponérsela abajo. Abajo. Ahí. Ven abajo otra vez.
And the count is 2-2.
Ahí, ven abajo. Ven abajo. ¿Y por qué no la pone abajo ahora? Abajo. ¡Ah! Me retrató abajo. No dice subir, mi gente. Pero se puso bueno a última hora. ¿Vieron, mi gente? Que no se puede dar por vencida, pero me dio una pela, pero lo puse a sudar en el último inning. Se puso bueno sin agua, le bajé 2. Ustedes vieron, mi gente. El viejo Rafa. Transmitiendo en vivo, denle like, comparta, suscriba, así comente. Y déjame mandarle un saludo antes que cierre el canal. Saludo para Rafael Rodríguez, alias ¿qué dices? El hombre que maneja el peso. Cuando usted quiere algo apretado, usted tiene una cadenita, un relojito, un prendito, usted la lleva allá y él le hace su pretamito, tranquilo. Ya ustedes saben, mi gente. El viejo Rafa de este lado. Uy. Será hasta un próximo partido cuando el viejo Rafa esté transmitiendo en vivo vía YouTube. Dele like, comente, suscríbase y comparta. Fuiskiti.